Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 380, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke, where things are still real, and hope you guys are ready for an egg hatching extravaganza. Because if you didn't see in the last episode, guys, we did get the Super Rod, which means we have a ton of awesome Pokemon to choose from. I think we're going to get 6 encounters today from Super Rods, if we can reach. The problem is, we actually can't get a Celadon City encounter, I just realized, so, you know, pretend that never happened. But we're still going to get a large amount of encounters, starting with good old Pallet Town. We're going to head back to Pallet Town, our roots, and in Pallet Town right here, we can use the Super Rod, which we obtained at the end of last episode, and try to catch some really high-leveled Pokemon. Now, what's kind of scary about this is they're also going to do a lot of damage to me, so hopefully we don't lose any Pokemon in the process of trying to catch these very high-leveled Pokemon. Our first Pokemon is a Horsey, level 17. You kidding me? Remember when I said high-leveled? Remember when I said high-leveled? It's a level 17 Horsey. Okay, great start. I thought we were going to get some monsters. So maybe I'm completely wrong. Our next town is Viridian City. Yeah, expect a lot of encounters today, guys. It should be a really good time. Let's use the Super Rod once again. And we're looking for monsters. I'm looking for level 45 Magikarp if you could. Please hook me up. It's a Poliwhirl, level 28. We're getting closer. I like it better. I like it better. A little bit of Dragon Rage here just to weaken it. And now we go for the Great Balls. And because we have 2 box slots open, we can actually, its 2 legs are well developed, even though it can live in the ground. It prefers living in water. Every 2 encounters, we can hatch the Pokemon. So we will start with the level 17 Horsey, who was, you know, a little underwhelming. But we'll start with level 17 Horsey, and we're back in box number 2. This episode's starting off really quick, by the way, so I hope you guys are keeping up. I'm just on some new stuff today. We have column number 5, row number 5, which is untouched. Fantastic. Swap these boys out, an egg for a Horsey. And we will swap out the Poliwhirl and head over to box 1, where our column number 1 and our row is number 3, also untouched. Swap these bad boys out. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Switch these out, and we got 2 eggs coming up. Over easy if you'd like it. Okay. The first of which is going to hatch into... Hope you guys are ready. You're going to be seeing this screen a lot today, so I hope you guys love hatches. No. 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 Who sent this? No. No. This boy killed Panzer. This boy killed Panzer. I'm gonna nickname this thing the USSR. Why does poetic justice exist? There is some sort of like cosmic force in the universe that whenever something funny happens, like you lose a Pokemon that you love and cherish in your Pokemon playthrough, the second something like that happens, the game in some way, shape, or form has to remind you of it seconds later. I remember in our Pokemon Heart Gold playthrough, we freaking lost our Blastoise against Ho-Oh somehow to an extrasensory because the special defense stat was garbage in that randomized game. And literally seconds later, Wild Blastoise. Not a single Wild Blastoise in the whole game, but at that point, Wild Blastoise in freaking Tin Tower. Why is this second Pokemon not hatching? Are you alive? It's almost ready to hatch. It is, in fact, alive. I'm not even going to say that I'm going to cut away, because I know the second I say I'm going to cut, it's going to go, huh? So instead, we'll keep running. But to whoever sent me the Dunsparce, thank you very much. I appreciate the send. But, ooh, that smell is anger. And retribution. Anyway, the second Pokemon that's going to be leveled up to level 28 is a Psyduck. Is here. I'm going to nickname this thing, it's a female, so I'm sorry, Joji. But I still want to name it after you, so I'm going to call it Jojina. Or I'll call it Jojet. Jojet? It's kind of a weird name, but we're going to call it Jojet, because my friend Joji loves the Pokemon Psyduck. But it's a female, so we're going to give you the female variation of Psyduck. Anyway, let's look at these 2 Pokemon. Quiet Nature. It's anything but quiet, I can tell you that. And, oh, that's like stacked, so actually not too bad. Headbutt, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, stacked. And our Joe Jet knows Hydro Pump, Confusion, and Cross Chop, Damp, and a Hardy Nature. Okay. Allow me to rare candy these boys up. This USSR is going to go to level 17. Man, I cannot believe. What are the odds that we get a Dunsparce the episode after a Dunsparce bodies my Pokemon? It's hard to say what the odds of that are. I mean, it's 1 in however many eggs there were in the PC. But man, it's pretty funny. Okay, now Joe Jet goes up to level 28, which is a lot, so it's gonna take a little bit. You're gonna be seeing this screen a lot as well as we learn a ton of moves and get raised a ton of levels and use a lot of rare candies. I may need to replenish my rare candy stockpile pretty soon because we're getting to the point of the game where the Pokemon are fairly high leveled, and so the encounters are pretty costly in terms of stuff. They're pretty costly in terms of rare candies. Got to use a lot to get to the point you want them to be. Okay, cool. 2 encounters down. We have not quite found the mammoth that I was looking for yet. Not saying you send me a Piloswine or anything, but we have not quite found that high-leveled boy that I was looking for just yet. But he could still be out there. On to the next town that has water, which for us, I believe is... actually, what I'm going to do is I think we can technically get a Victory Road encounter. Like, we've already got our encounter for here, but I think if we run over to... Don't care about this thing. I think if we run over to the Indigo Plateau, we can at least... No, let's not do that yet. I think we can do it, but I like... It's symbolic. I like doing the Indigo Plateau all at once. Pewter City has no water. The Route 4 Cave doesn't. The Rock Tunnel... Once we have surf, we can get down there, but we can't really do anything now. Celadon City has water, so we can run over here and fish in the pond. Please, 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 I'm looking for that level 40. Maybe the game doesn't want to give it to me because it'll be a little cheap, but I'm looking for it. I'm looking for Blue's Clues. What can you hook me up with, game? What can you do for me? It's a Magikarp. It's level 19. It's not what I'm looking for. The Super Rod might as well be just a good rod. I'm just going to throw some Pokeballs at you because you're just a Magikarp. No offense. You're just a Magikarp. You've been captured. And we will now fly over to Vermilion City, which we can also... We saved this encounter for this purpose. I said I'm going to wait for Super Rod so I can get a very high-leveled encounter. Is it going to come true, though? Are we going to get at least one? I just want one level 45 Pokemon. Just one. Come on, hook me up. It's a Horsey. 25. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. Go for some Roar Beam. Weaken it just a little bit and throw a Pokeball at it. Throw a Great Ball at it. Fantastic. Horsey was captured. Okay, so that's 2 more. Which means, again, I hope you love this screen because we have yet 2 more encounters to receive. And I really, after this episode, need to consolidate these boxes because we're going to start getting to the point where the rolls are pretty hard to do. Okay. Column number 2, row number 3. It's untaken, so we're actually getting pretty lucky thus far. Swap these boys out. Fantastic. You get dropped right here, and second Horsey, come back out. Back to box 1. And we have column number 2, row number 3. Would you look at that? A lot of 3s. I think I may have rigged the die. Not that I know what any of these Pokemon are, but still. Okay, so we have... That was so fast, I can't even... count on fingers how many steps that was. Well, I can, but that's the point. It's very low. The Pokemon is a Ghastly. It's a Ghastly. A very good replacement for Sableye, and I love Gengar. So thank you so much. Wait, did we already get a Ghastly? I don't know if we did. I'm gonna name you Argon because it is a noble gas. Yeah, I'm gonna name you Argon. I was like, it sounds a little too close to Aggron, but it's okay. We know what it is. It's a noble gas. Which one did you hatch for? You hatched for the first one, so you're going up to level 17, Ghastly. Hardy Nature, Levitate. Who? You think you're real funny, huh? You think you're just a comedy genius. Send me a wonderful Pokemon. That's a great joke. It's just real funny. You must have went to Adam Sandler school, cause that's just humor. Oh, the crazy eyes are out today. I apologize, guys. I don't mean for them to be. Thank you to whoever sent in the Ghastly. Why does it only know Explosion? And can it even learn Explosion? That may just be like a joke Pokemon. Winterbear, did you send that one in? I know Winterbear sent in a couple guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got in one little fight. My mom got scared. Said you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. I know Winterbear had mentioned maybe sending a couple of troll Pokemon, so I hope that wasn't one of them, because if it is, that hurts me, man. It hurts my soul. Why is this Pokemon not hatching? What's going on here? What's going on here? This Pokemon will take a long time to hatch? I don't think so. This may be a Pokemon this may be an egg, I should say, that was not coded properly. And so in that case, I'm gonna run around for like 3 more minutes. Not gonna give it a ton of time, but I'll run around for a couple more minutes, and if it doesn't change, if it still says take a long time to hatch, I'm gonna have to just find a new egg, unfortunately. But I'll give it a go. Alright, I've been walking around at extreme speeds for several minutes, and it does not look like it's moving, so unfortunately I apologize to whoever sent this egg in, but it looks like a dud to me, and so, you know, maybe after the fact I can look at it and see what it is, but for now, this thing's gonna have to just go over here in the Got Wrecked box, and we'll just replace it with Ralts. We'll bring out Theory, and I think this was back in box 1, so we're gonna have to draw a new box 1 encounter, unfortunately, with column number 4 and row number 4. Again, I apologize to whoever sent that in. It sucks, but we'll never know whose it was. So unless you want to be like, I know I sent that one because I know I did it wrong, you can let me know. I apologize. Hopefully this one a little bit quicker. There we go. That's back on track. The first one was like the fastest egg I've ever seen hatch, and the second one was like this that never hatched. Okay, our second encounter that's going to go up to level 28. It's a Scyther! We have a metal coat! Oh, you're Staples. You're so Staples. Ooh, that was easy. Every time he kills something, I'm gonna say that was easy. Staples, the Scyther / Scizor. What do you know? Adamant. Swarm, Silver Wind, Razor Wind, Quick Attack. I'm going to, I don't know what I just did. I'm going to quickly look up the level up movesets in this game for both Scyther and Scizor, because it may alter when I want to put the metal coat on this thing to evolve it, because I believe it just needs to be holding it. Okay, so Scyther. Scyther is right above Jinx. Scyther, your Fire Red Leaf Green level up moveset. You learn Wing Attack at 26, which may not be terrible. Other than that, Pursuit at 11, nothing super fantastic. If we go over to Scizor. Scizor, I mainly want to know when you learn Metal Claw. 26 as well. So you basically have to decide between, and other than that, their moveset is the exact same. So essentially you're choosing between Wing Attack and Metal Claw. Since Metal Claw is going to become the new stab, I feel like it makes more sense to just say Staples. That was easy. Go ahead and take one of these many metal coats that I've been collecting, aka 2. Take this metal coat, and I think you're going to evolve right now. But let's see, you're gonna get to go up to, okay, first let's do Argon. Argon gets to go up to level 17. It literally just knows Explosion, but it's gonna learn like Nightshade as we go, so that's kind of exciting. This is definitely a tempting Pokemon, and considering we lost a bug type, the fact that we could replace a bug type and get the steel type back in Panzer, it's pretty clutch. So we're gonna do elevated level 6 and focus energy, and it didn't work. It didn't work though. No, it didn't work though. It has to work. Scizor. He's holding the metal coat. I made impossible moves possible. I thought I made impossible trade evolutions possible. Maybe it's at a certain level. Oh no. If I didn't make it possible, then we've been carrying around a Kadabra. Now don't get me wrong, Staples is great. He's never learned Metal Claw now. Oh, this hurts. Oh no. Please tell me I gave him the metal coat and I'm not an idiot. I gave him the metal coat. Oh, it doesn't work. They don't evolve. Oh no. That makes things kind of tough on me. Because that's like a huge shame that we can't get Scizors. I thought I made impossible evolutions possible, but maybe in randomizing it, I forgot to check it. I'm pretty sure I checked it. In fact, do I have, I'm gonna like very quickly look. Let me just like double check real fast. I should still have the randomizer. Oh my gosh, my eyeball. I should still have the randomizer file. This is called, oh my gosh, my eyeball. What did I call this? Fire Red Egglocke. I don't know where I would have saved it. I don't know where I would have saved the text document. It is Fire Red Egglocke. All right, here's a text document. If I open this, okay, it says removing trade evolution. Oh, it's at level 30. I mean, this is good information, by the way. So it kind of took a little bit of surprise out. But if you guys want to know, if you don't want to know, just don't listen. If you want to know, Kadabra evolves into Alakazam at 37. So we are getting very close to getting an Alakazam. Haunter will evolve into Gengar at 37 as well. Seadra will evolve into Kingdra, I should say, at 40. Scyther evolves into Scizor at 30. Maybe it doesn't even need the metal coat. It may not even need the metal coat. It may just be a straight up level thing now. Cool. I think those are all the Pokemon we have. Eevee evolves into Espeon or Umbreon using a Sun or Moonstone. That is clutch to know. I'm very glad I looked that up because we have both of them. Or we have an Eevee, I should say, so we can get either one if we want it very easily and not having to deal with the friendship thing. That's awesome. Okay, I knew I ticked it. It just kind of freaked me out a little bit when that didn't show up. Okay, so we have a couple more encounters. We're gonna run to Fuchsia City. That was a really good encounter. That was a really good encounter. I'll give the game some credit there. That was a great encounter. No, I want to fly. I want to fly away, Sugar Ray style. We're gonna head down to Fuchsia. That is still a future Scizor. Unfortunately, I don't know if it'll ever know Metal Claw though, so that kind of stinks. First things first, behind Fishing Guru's house, he has a lovely pond, which we can fish at and get a Fuchsia City encounter. So let's fish here, and it's going to be a Sea King 23. Man, none of the mammoths that I had mentioned, unfortunately. Do not crit this thing. Mystery. Mystery. I have to murder you now. I can't. I set a precedent that if a Pokemon kills another Pokemon by critting it and I lose an encounter from it, you will be sacrificed. So I'm very sorry, Mystery. You just cost yourself your life. Hate to say it. We're also going to get a Route 19 encounter, so let's at least get our Super Rod for here, and maybe this will make up for it. Mystery, I'm really sorry. I did not want that to happen. I jinxed it by saying anything, but you're going to die now, and there's your brother right there. You tell him what you did. You tell him what you did as we catch this thing. Please tell him what you did. I need him to know. Level 22. Make an example out of him. And in fact, I'm going to let you evolve first. I'm pretty sure you're one level away from evolving. So I'm going to let you evolve first, and then you will be sacrificed. Because I don't play around. I don't mess with the crits. No, you perform or you're off the team. It's a little harsh, I understand. You may be like, ooh. It's the way it has to be. I made the rule for Hitmontop. It's an unspoken rule, but the rule applies to you as well. So Mystery, though we have carried you for a very long time, level 32, I believe, is where you evolve. Congratulations, Mystery. I hope you really enjoy your time in Evolution Land. I'm sure it'll make you super happy. Welcome, Seadra, to the mix. And we have a Dragon Scale, by the way, so this thing could become what it needs to be at level 40. Or maybe it just evolves naturally level 40. Don't know. Doesn't matter, because guess what? I'm sacrificing it right now. We need a sacrifice anyway, if you think about it, so it kind of makes sense. Now, before we sacrifice it, I'm going to sacrifice it. I'm not kidding. You think I'm going to pull up on that? Just because I've been waiting for Mystery to evolve into Sieger this whole time, you think I'm going to change my ways? No, 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 no. You don't know me very well. I am stuck in my ways. Horsey level 22. Please bring us what your brother could not, and that is a fantastic encounter. Column number 6, it's got to be a 1, and it's not. It's column number 2, row number 2. Not a thing. Column number 3, row number 6 doesn't exist, so instead we get a 3. It's already taken. See, now we're hitting this point. 5 and 2 doesn't exist. Column number 5, row number 2. Column number 4, row number 2. Why you gotta do this? Column number 4, row number 1. It exists. We got it. Okay, so this thing's gonna go to level 22. Man, the team's gonna look a lot different after this episode. That was fast. Team's gonna look very different very soon. What Pokemon are we going to hatch from this? It's an Onix! Speak of the devil, another Pokemon that needs a metal code to evolve. Thank you so much, big ol' rock snake, for being a thing here. It's a rock snake. It's a rock lobster. It's a female though. I'm gonna name you Leah. I don't know why, but it just that name just jumped out to me. Leah the Onix, thank you so much for existing. We will go ahead and level you up to your appropriate level, which as we stated just moments ago is 22. Was it 22? Can't remember. I also will have to look at what moves you know, because you're going to be learning stuff here, like Rock Throw, which I don't think is that good, but you may learn some other good stuff, which maybe makes sense to get rid of something to teach you something. I don't know. I think 22, so we'll be safe, and I'll just go to 22. It could have been 24. Harden, yeah, we don't do that, just on Friday nights. 22, Leah, welcome. Let's take a look at Leah. Let's see what Leah's got to offer. We have the hardy-natured Leah with Rock Head and Rock Slide, Flail, Earthquake, Iron Tail. Look at you, Leah. Look at you. Beautiful. Okay, so let's figure out some team assortments. I think is a good measure. We have some choices to make. First things first, we still need a replacement for... we still need a replacement for... what's the Pokemon that died that I'm very upset about? We still need a replacement for Zuset. Scyther not a Staples the Scyther, not a bad choice, especially considering it evolves in 2 levels and it will be Bug Steel type. Breloom picks up the fighting type, so that's an option as well. Since we know who's about to get sacrificed, I feel like AoE has to join the squad because it's shiny, and Horsey's got to go. Teacher's got to go. I wasn't going to do it. You guys still maybe question it. It's gonna happen. You just wait. You just wait. It's gonna happen. So the question is, who do you take between these two? You got Bug Steel, but it won't learn a lot of steel moves. And I didn't even look at your moveset, did I? And you've got, I did look at your moveset. I think you take Staples. So I'm going to go ahead and throw Scyther on the squad here. Boom. Scyther has now been added to the squad. Does it really make sense to do a sacrifice yet? Yes, it does. I am sacrificing. You know what? I do not stand for many things. I'm sitting currently. And if there's one thing that I really do not stand for, it is losing me encounters. And Mystery, you crit on a Dragon Breath. You lost me an encounter. Thank you for staying for such a long time, Mystery, but you gotta go. I can't. If I change this policy, then all the other Pokemon in the box will say, well, then I can crit. Oh, Mystery got away with it, so now I can crit. And I can't have a mutiny on my hands. I will not be responsible for a mutiny. Mystery, goodbye. You've been sacrificed. And your replacement will be AoE the Marsh Stomp. Plus, we get a ground type out of this, so I feel like it just Feels right. So please join the squad, AoE. Thank you so much. And let us quickly. You get to go up to level 32. Congratulations! All that hard work that Mystery put in, you get to reap the benefits of because you're going to jump up to level 32. What do you want to learn? Takedown? No. 32. Congratulations. Shiny Marshtomp has now joined the team. I don't know how I'm going to handle that because it's shiny, so I may just have to put a picture of a regular Marshtomp on. By the way, we also have just sacrificed, so we do get to use our heal. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that right now. And yeah, good stuff. So cool. So technically, I think we're ready to go. I mean, clearly not. Petrie's level 18. So Petrie needs a little work. Petrie needs a little leveling. And, oh, we're not even at 30 minutes yet. What am I doing? The episode's not over. What I can say to you guys is you can probably expect a grinding montage. I'll probably, like, what we'll probably do, we have a ton of trainers over here. Like, that's evident that there are a million trainers for us to be fought over here. So I'm gonna try to get Staples and do a Scizor in this episode. Man, this episode is gonna require a lot of editing. That's okay though, that does not bother me. I mean, it may sound like it's bothering me currently because of, you know, the way I keep saying things. It does not bother me, and I promise you that. You just became a dark type. Just go for Thunder Punch, just go for Thunder Punch, just go for Thunder Punch, it's fine. You didn't die though. You didn't die though. Spork, you cannot die. Spork, if there's one thing I know, it's that you cannot die, so please don't. We can't, like, let this happen. Go for the feint attack and go for the quick attack. Cool. Yeah, like, there's some, like, you know, there's some scary stuff. Donphan, for example, is pretty scary, but he is perished, so that's good. Was that a Tyrogue? No, it's a Togetic. Not a problem. I can take it on a Togetic. Yeah, I would expect a grinding montage. I can't believe it. This is our first grinding montage ever. And I don't have any music picked out, so that's not great. But I will figure out some music, I guess, to put as a grinding montage soundtrack. I didn't teach AoE Surf, which is a problem. I don't even know if you don't know a water type move, actually. So that's kind of bad, and I probably should have done that looking back, but Rupee thankfully knows Water Pulse, so we will survive this battle. And as soon as we finish this fight, I am teaching you Surf, because A, it's needed, B, it's just a really good move. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of grinding montage music, so, you know, be expecting that. Congratulations. That won't be till Monday, though, which is not good because I'm gone for freaking 5 days this week, so maybe no video on Monday, depending on how late I get back on Sunday, but I'm gonna try. Curse for setups? Yeah, keep Curse for setups. Get rid of Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat's interesting, but I'm not smart enough to know how to use it, so probably won't go with that. Hey, it's a Latias, huh? Let's go to Latias. Let's go for the Silver Wind, because it's Bug type, and we are Bug type, and that should be a good combination overall. It didn't quite get the job done, but I did get the boosts, which is awesome. A Machoke is coming in next, which means I will stay in and Wing Attack. Like I said, I really would like this boy to get to the next level. Why does it seem like suddenly we're not getting a whole lot of experience from anything? Am I crazy in saying that? Maybe I'm crazy in saying that. Let's go for some Ice Balls. I feel like suddenly the experience, like I said it last episode, it feels like they turned that faucet off. That Farrah faucet. All of a sudden, it's like, sorry, come back tomorrow. We're all out. Clean out today. So you're like making me waste a lot of Thunder Punches if they pour out, and I don't appreciate it. So I want to Rupee. Go for the Fake Out and then the Fake Attack. Sorry it had to be like that, but it did. Okay, more battles, more battles. Keep going. I wanna get this Scizor in this episode. I wanna see it exist because my heart was so crushed when it didn't exist earlier. No Perish songs though. We don't really deal with that. My heart was crushed when it didn't exist, so one more level. In fact, you know what? We have rare candies. Let's just be careful with things. Like, let's not get too crazy. Supersonic? No. Ampharos though? Ampharos though? Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta make things difficult on me? We're fine. We made it through. Why you gotta do this? It's just a Magby. Magby's not a big deal. Magby's a small boy. Okay. So, let's use a rare candy. Oh, wait. That's kind of cheating. I'm sure we have picked up a rare candy or two over the course of this playthrough, but it's impossible for me to tell at the current state of affairs. Freaking, these Pokemon are getting redonkulous, dude. It's unfortunately impossible for me to check in the current state of things. Dude, these Pokemon are not for staples. No, not asleep. Very much awake. Very much awake. So it's kind of tough. A Duskull, huh? Get pursued, son. Get pursued, son. Get critted, son. Cast Form, stay in. You could maybe no Ice Ball, so a little scary. Beldum, stay in. I can't really do anything against you though, so then quickly get out. Go for the Shadow Balls. Bam, fantastic. Rupee Ghost level 32. So as you can see, we're getting a lot of levels. We need to, because in the next episode, I promise we are actually finally gonna take on the next gym. I know we said we were going to like 3 episodes ago, and it's been a long time, so it hasn't really happened. But I promise it will come to fruition. Okay, a little scary. Let's be careful here. Let's be careful here. No need to get crazy. Shelter. No need to get crazy, like I said. Let's just be safe. Let's just be safe. Birdkeeper Carter has been defeated. We have antidotes, 4 staples, and staples just needs 1 more level. Just 1 quick level. Just 1 quick level. Why you gotta have a Groudon though? Like why can't this be easy? This 1 quick level I was speaking of, why you gotta get a stat boost though? Why you gotta get a stat boost though? Why you gotta get the stat boost though? I'm not losing AoE this quick. Staples is growing to level 30 and Aron is coming in. Fantastic. I would love to stay in. That Aron looks strange to me for some reason. Aron is like one of my favorite Pokemon, but that one looks weird. No offense. It looks strange. I just realized something also, by the way. So we're gonna do a grinding montage, and pretty much as soon as the grinding montage ends, are we not gonna need another sacrifice? Because grinding montage means I'm using all my PP. Let's see if the evolution works. Let's see if the evolution works. It does work! Yes! Okay, so we are gonna get the Scizor, which is fantastic. It's not gonna know any steel-type moves, which stinks, but it is a Scizor nonetheless, and that is a-okay by me. It's a great Pokemon. It's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. It looks beautiful. Staple, ding ding, that was easy. Forgot to say that was easy. But we have the Scizor now. It's now in the layout, and to me, that is a perfect place to end things. So, man, we got a lot to do. Thank you so much for watching. We did not get the crazy level 40 fishing encounter I thought we were going to, but, you know, maybe that's luck. Maybe that's, maybe I was never gonna get it. You know, maybe I misunderstood how the Super Rod worked, but I thought it gave you level 40. So, that's my own bad. It's definitely how it worked in other games, but it's okay. We have a new squad here. It's crazy how much the squad has changed over the last, for me, 3 hours. But for you guys, last 3 episodes. We have 1 remaining member of the original team left, and that is Spork. Which is nuts. My goal is to get these Pokemon to about level 35-ish before we take on the next gym. It might be a bit crazy, but that's the goal. So we're gonna do a grinding montage, try to get everybody up to about level 35. Again, I'm basically gonna grind until I run out of moves with everybody. And once I run out of moves with everybody, that's the situation we find ourselves in, and we gotta stick with that. It is a Scrambled Egglocke, of course, so we just had a sacrifice this episode because Mystery wanted to be Mystery. I would expect another sacrifice at the beginning of next episode. I think I've said it before, I think it's getting real, guys. This playthrough just got very difficult, so, which is good. I was nervous this playthrough was gonna be easy, and it has shown me its colors. So, but you'll have to tune in next week to see that, guys. And I have a week to figure out what kind of grinding montage music I want to pick. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them a like, because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Wow, my entire chest just exploded. See you guys next time.